I don't think I would be surprised if any of them topped what, puzzle 14 or 16 or whatever, the first really big hard one. But we'll see. Hey, previous solution. Been a little while since I saved, even though the game does do auto saves along the way. Yeah, it auto saves every time you solve a puzzle. Oh, and it keeps them all. You can see how far I've come. We're in the final 5. Got these alternating ones. They messed with my head. All right, so we have teal laser, yellow laser. Are those the only ones? Ah. Okay. Yellow, blue. Yeah, yellow is red and green, so blue added makes white. So this is, so we have a double colored laser here, a blended laser in both cases, and then the third part of the RGB wheel is hiding over here, behind the locked door. So I need to redirect each laser to open the applicable door. Oh, you're green. Right, that's the only door, isn't it? You're red, green, you're blue, green, so both of them will have a green. And green's the color that shoots out straight. Oh my god, seeing the previous puzzle down there. A bit intimidating. I can technically do that. Half the time. There we go. Now the complementary color is here. The problem is I need to gather up the other colors and recombine them or something. Which right now it's shooting right into the wall, so that's not gonna work as a solution. We could back off a little bit, do it later in the sequence. This is probably as late in the sequence as I can do it. No, that doesn't open the door because it's feeding directly through with the mixed color. It has to be before. But then I have the issue of how do I save the color that's flying off into space? Well, you need to have yellow on you. But now it's just looping. I can't retrieve green if I do that. Is it better to do this? It might be, because green is one of the components of yellow. So having it come through here makes sense. Now green's being fed at all times. And this is half done, it just needs red. So this, basically. And that also needs red, because it's purple. That's doable. Half doable. I guess I need to redirect this one back. Now purple's happening. The 2 out of 4, purple and red are done, or purple and yellow. But what's happening down here? You need just blue and you need also yellow. Okay. What happens if I do this? What can I do with this? Which way am I facing? Hey, there we go. Well, green's bad for that direction. Let's not do that. Oh, but you don't get green. Green never arrives here. But they both go into walls without reaching anything. That one does again. Okay, now they both reach platforms at least. You're apparently always getting blue and you're always getting red. You'd maybe think something like this at that point. But only half works over here, or what? It's going back and forth between 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so you're not getting... Right, because the complementary color is no longer being fed back through. Means that that original couple is not being fixed. Trying to rewind a bit, remember what we were doing back here. So red's working there, but not... Yeah, there's no red component of that one. How was I getting red to that in the first place? Was I ever getting red to this? Yeah, because red's a part of both of them. Except how... Yeah. Have you ever been solved? How was I getting red to you from when that one's not there? I don't think I made it as far as solving this one. Because the red has to come from down there, right? But this was in the way. Because it was trying to make the blue go the right way. How is this going to work? Okay. What? Oh no, bug. Let's go back. As far as I can tell, yeah. Because that was a bug, right? Yeah. If I'm remembering correctly, I got rid of this guy and like this guy and this guy, and then I looked down and I had 0, 0, 0, 0 on the bottom of the screen. So like somehow I lost those cubes? I don't know, I can't go back now, but I think that's what just happened in that video. Everything redirects back in. Kill it with love and color. No. It would feed yellow through, but only half the time. No. I think that's even a path I tried before. Yeah, we were exporting blue on purpose. Yeah, this is only solved half the time, huh? Which is then. But then the green opens and we're saved. Except for how we're totally not saved because I need a way to get the right color in. So when I'm only getting green, I need red. How do I get the red back? I need that beam to get over here. Back row. This feeds into the prism, so now it's... yeah, now the prism has all three colors at all times. There we go. So now yellow's continuous, purple's continuous. And now I just need to figure out the right way to split these guys. Without breaking everything. Probably here. Blue. Red. Yeah! Reconstructing everything led to a solution this time, as it often does. Just starting over. 37. That's a lot of confusing colors in a row. Alright, they're all in a row together. Great. What do I do with that? The right has teal, red, yellow. Left has blue... teal, blue, yellow. Okay. Red, red, nope. Green, nope. Yep, green. And then, yeah, blue's only in one of them. So yeah, there's no through line. No color can go through all of them in a row. Green, green. Blue, blue. Red. Yeah. None of the colors go through all three of them on either side. So they must be, the lasers have to be individually shot into them in like a sequence via other directions, I guess. What does this come out like? That color works and that color works for now, but that's going into a wall, which is not great news because it's the only source of red we have for the entire puzzle. I'm pretty sure we can't do that. And if I do it here, that shoots into a wall and we lose blue for the entire puzzle, or red. This is like the back row over here. So I'm thinking color split here might make sense. Except for the part where, you know, every color's wrong, but... Or should I split the colors? There? I have no other use for this location. So it might make sense. Because yeah, I can't go down the line. So that's probably what makes sense. I mean, yeah, that made that guy really pointless. Okay. So I need a lot of splitters, most likely. That's a correct place for green to go. And there's no greens elsewhere. No, that's a green. Right. So green needs to go into yellow, yellow, and teal, teal. So another splitter. Yellow, teal, yellow. Okay. I guess the good news is green's currently going everywhere it needs to go. The bad news is, how do I make that happen for everything else? Red has to go into 3 places. Yeah, and that's not going to be my fix for that. That just shoots right back into the source, unhelpfully. That might be interesting. Maybe expensive to reorganize, though. Somehow red has to go there. And there. That's worth considering. You are feeding into both of the yellows, so I can redirect the other red directly into you. Okay, now the yellows are yellow, and the red is red. And now I just need blue to get into the 3 correct places. Which place should I split? Here? Can't use that direction, so probably not there. It made the I was solved sound for a second there. Yeah, blue's going in blue, but it's not doing great otherwise. Has to go here. But it can mix in like it did before. Yeah, the same split trick. Ah, that was a lot to unpack. Look at it from the split perspective. Oh my god. Why, hello, every color. How you doing? How are you doing? Okay. We're back to each of the half purple lasers again. And they're feeding into blues. But the green's going through them, so they're not ever actually solved. I can fix that part at least. Now I always have one of 6 things solved. Oh god, there's 6. 2 blues here. 3 reds. One green all the way over here. Odd place. Okay. We're not dealing with any color blending at the moment. So I guess you would use this for like a sorter. Basically, I should reverse engineer the solution for each of these locations, and then based on where paths intersect, I could use the sorter to re-separate them. Or try. I have no splitters and 1 3-way. Which is weird. Alright, so how do I get to green? That's a valid way, and that's a valid way. No diagonal. No diagonal. But one of those 2. Let's give this guy a shot. How, though? You have to use the... that doesn't line up. That doesn't line up. Now what do I do about that? Oh my god. Overkill. Calm down. I see it. No? Yes. The green has to take the back path. That's the only sequence that lines up. It has to be done here. That at least gives me green. And the thing about all of these things leading to the green sequence is that green is the one that's pointing in the forward direction. So if I make one of these a prism, oops, and I don't accidentally rotate it, then it will still keep feeding to green. So it's a good thing to solve first. Oh, the bug again. It just ate all of my boxes up, and I can't retract these ones. What? That's a weird bug. Okay. Gotta be careful with that. It'll just... as far as I can tell, the bug, I think, is... It only sometimes happens, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna load just because I was encouraging it to happen and I wasn't really keeping that much track. I think it happens when you try to override a prism, but I'm not sure. All I know is that sometimes it eats my boxes and my supply and my inventory just goes down without maintaining, you know, equivalent exchange. Which means that the puzzle's almost certainly unsolvable if that happens. Okay, so green's in place. Let's figure out the other guys. I imagine combining them in a way that sorts them may come in handy. Now there's a continuous red and a continuous blue beam, which I can do something with instead of being baffled by. Not on the best sides. Not really on the sides I'd want them to be on. But I can make blue go this way. There's both blues. But how about red? So red, strangely, is the left direction. How do I work with that? Like if I shoot you down that way, you just hit a wall. There's no lineup around here. What I'm taking away from this right now is that there's no way to line these up so that you could like shoot through them. These two are the only two out of the three that are in a row, and even then there's no spots in those directions. So the three-way split is going to be necessary for the red laser, because everything else can be fed through in one beam, but not this one. The question is how? How? Like, this pollutes everything, and none of it reaches the destination. So red beam's having a bad time. Could it be better to go the other way? Red feeds into the three-way split. That's not looking great. Looking for a way to save blue. Hey! That was the final step. So I basically had the right idea for most of it. I just needed to put this on this side instead of that side, and they gave me a lot of rope to hang myself with, didn't they? I have a lot more things I can place. Just to mix things up, I suppose. Or maybe there's just way more solutions available, I don't know. Maybe that was like a super optimal solution that I definitely earned and didn't just stumble into. Interesting. You're gonna have me coming back through this hallway, it looks like. Did you really believe we would let you go if you would solve a bunch of puzzles? Yeah? What? Wait. What? Is that the final? Wait, it just kicks you out. What puzzle number was I on? I gotta resolve the puzzle. I should have done a hard save afterwards so I could look around more and see if there's more that I can do. It's fine, I can fix it. I can redo it. So the game's almost over then. I mean, we kind of already knew that, but the game straight up just ended on me as a surprise. It's like, wee. Does the protagonist of this game have to go through like several consecutive games of solving puzzles before they let him go or something? Is that the idea? Like, is it the same guy in every game trying more and more to solve the puzzles? I don't know. 6 out of 6. Let's do a hard save. New save. There we go. Unless 38 is the number of puzzles. I thought there was 40, but that might have just been the appeal of a nice round number. I see you taunting me over there. Like, is there a way to unlock going that way? The door does reopen on proximity. This room's a nightmare. It's just a nightmare of color. You're a nightmare. You're not much better, honestly. You're kind of also a nightmare of colors. Oh, that's the one. Oh my god. That might be the ending. I'm not sure. I might have to check. Before I start scraping up and down every wall with my face, I should try to confirm in some way whether or not there are more levels to play, or if there just is the really specific number of 38. How are we doing on achievements? ReThink are the achievements. R-E-T-H-I-N-K. This is where it begins. Solve a puzzle by mixing colors. Solve a puzzle that utilizes alternating lasers. Solved 10 puzzles, 20 puzzles, 30 puzzles, and then yeah, the final achievement says that didn't go as expected. Maybe there's not 40. Maybe that was wrong. I don't know if that was an assumption I made, or if I thought I saw that somewhere, or what. I guess that's the finale. Ba-boom. The end. Alright. Okay, so I did not imagine it, at the very least. The Steam page says that there are about 60 puzzles in 40 rooms, which I'm not sure how the counting works, but okay. But, you know, the conflict would then be to think that, oh, it says 38, because there are numbers in the game, but I guess that's not it. But then there's this thread here, where somebody's asking about that, and it's like, no, that's the ending. So that is the end of the game, is where I got to. And they have weird counting. Like, apparently it said 40 rooms, but the original game only had 39 puzzles because the ending was being counted as a room, I guess. And now there's one less room, so now instead of 39 there's 38. I don't know. Considering the naming scheme, I'm not really that surprised that the numbers got confusing too. Alright, well, thanks for watching like always, guys. I'll see you next time. I haven't made up my mind yet whether the next game will be the next game in this series or another game or what. I'll probably play all the games in this series, I just don't know if they'll be back to back or spread out over the course of weeks or months or years.